deeds. Now, I gotta admit, I love this passage. I love this passage because as it continues, it has a little setup in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all caught it.
Yeah.
It has what I like to call a setup in it. Let's go back for a minute. Let's read this and you'll catch the setup. I will just slow it down a little. Now there was a man of Benjamin whose name was Kish, son of Abel, the son of Zeror, the son of Bechorath, the son of Aphiah, a Benjamite,
A Benjamite.
a mighty man of power.
Come on now. Come on now.
And he had a son
Mm-hmm.
whose name was Saul, a choice man, a goodly. And there was not among the children of Israel a goodlier person than he. From his shoulders upward, he was higher than any other.
Mm-hmm.
My brain, I got a serious picture going on. I got like this Sylvester Stallone, The Rock, Johnny Bravo, Mr. Incredible, whoever's your picture of, you know, the man. That's it. That's what I got. He's the man. That's what I got. That's how it's set up. Y'all with me on that?
Yeah.
That's what you got, right?
Uh-huh.
This guy, You look at Benjamin Quarterly, BQ Magazine. He's there. Posing. He's a man. Choice man.
Yeah.
And a goodly. Means large in size. Handsome. He's a man. So it's fair to say he's got it going on, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Check out the setup. And the asses of Kish, Saul's father, were lost. And Kish said to Saul his son, take now one of the servants with thee, arise, and go seek the asses. Now maybe it's just me. I'll be like, who? Go do what? I'm Saul. You know. Go do what? See? Isn't that above me? Or below me? See? That's how we get caught up. We get caught up because we'll be at a certain place and we'll think some things are below us.
Come on. Come on.
That's how we'll do. You gonna do what? No, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna do that. You can't possibly be asking me to do that. Think about it. None goodlier than he. Go look for them donkeys. Oh, that tripped me out. I read that. I said that was a setup. I did not see that coming in verse 3. I didn't. After you read verse 1 and 2, you get to hear some other stuff, but go see what?
I know, right?
That's the setup. That is the setup. But check this out. It wasn't Saul. Saul understood. Number one, you obey your parents. Parents ask you to do something. There's no question there. Let's go knock this out. And he didn't do it halfway either. Saul went on a hunt.
Come on now.
You hear me? Let's go to verse 4. And he passed through the Mount Ephraim and passed through the land of Shalisha, but they found them not. Then they passed through the land of Shalem, and they there were not. And then he passed through the land of Benjamites, but found them not. Now, I'm going to go back to us, or at least me for instance. Because if it were me, I'd be like, Kish, how much of a head start did you get these bad boys? I mean, I'm all over the place. How can I find these donkeys? Are you kidding me? What? I mean, did you give them 3 days and then come and tell me, go look for them? I mean, all over the not do that. And he did not just make a quick attempt either. I know some people would have been like, go look for...
I don't see him.
Can't see him? Oh well. I looked. Sorry. No. He went all over the place looking for these donkeys. He made the serious effort. And when they come to the land of Zuph, Saul said to his servant that was with him, come and let us return. Lest my father leave caring for the asses and take thought for us.
Wow.
Now listen. What he's saying is, hey look, we've been gone so long.
Yeah, yeah.
My father might start to be concerned about our well-being. And not the donkeys. So let's start to go back. So even at this point, he's still not thinking about himself. He's still thinking about the task at hand. But now he's also concerned about his father and his father's thought process as well. I'm telling you, there's a serious lesson in this. But check this out. The servant says, behold now, there's a man in the city of God, and he is an honorable man. So let's take this back. Yeah, he is an honorable man. All that he saith comes surely to pass.
Come on now.
Now let us go thither. Peradventure, he can show us our way that we go. Now see, I got news for you. Remember I talked to you about the people you hang with? Okay, so we got the servant. That means the servant went everywhere Saul went. He went to just as many places looking for these donkeys as Saul. Saul said, let's return to the house. My father will surely be worried about me. You ever like help somebody with something and it turns into something a lot larger?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
And you're like, I thought we were just going to move a table. A friend of mine told me that story earlier this week at work. Said somebody asked him to move the table. He got to his house, there was a moving truck. Dude was moving. But, so Saul says, you know, let's go back, return back. Now, I don't know about y'all. I was that servant, I'm like, bet that. Let's do that. Let's go on back there and tell him, you know, we okay. But no, the servant.
Come on now. Help us, help us.
Was true. He said, wait a minute. We could also try this option. He got to pick who went with him. Saul, to me, picked wisely.
Yes.
Because do we pick that wisely?
Not Newman.
Who's going to venture into something with us? To wit, probably majority of us that would have picked somebody, that person would say, you know, we might want to start getting back now. But not the servant. So, then Saul says to his servant, I love this. But behold, what shall we bring the man?
Come on now.
For the bread is spent in our vessels, and there is not a present to bring to the man of God. What have we? Saul understands.
Wow.
We can't go to this man empty-handed. We got to bring something to him. See, that's what I like, because see, a lot of people, they get into their own problems, their own, and try to deal with, and then they think, well, you know what? We're dealing with this, and so we don't have to give.
Come on.
You realize Saul looked all over the place. They already expended all their food. They have no more food. They still haven't found the donkeys. They're wondering what to do. But Saul didn't let that deviate him from what they should do. A lot of us, we let that circumstance deviate us. But only in God's eye. Only through Christ. So we have to realize, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10 tells
Come on
us,
now. Come on now.
will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherewith have we robbed thee in tithes and offering. Ye are cursed with a curse.
Curse with a curse.
Ye have robbed me, even this whole nation.
Jesus.
Bring all ye tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house.
That's right. That's right.
And prove me now wherewith saith the Lord of hosts, if I would not open up to you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing,
Just one.
that there shall not be able
Wow. Just one blessing.
to have room enough to receive it. But see, we get lost. We come into the house because we know we need the Lord. He gives, and then we leave.
Yep.
Because we came with that certain issue. See, when we go to the grocery store and get groceries, it makes sense to us. Okay, now we're gonna, hey.
Come on now.
We go and we get our car serviced. Okay, now we're going to, hey. When we come to church, we see the Lord. Every time we walk it, oh Lord, please help me through this. Oh Lord, please. But then when it's time for us to get it, and I guess it's kind of confusing because, since birth on up, we've been programmed that, maybe they should put a checkout line at the door of church and it'll help people out.
Help us grow. Help us grow.
Because we're not thinking that the Lord expects us, even through our issues, even through what we're going through. There's still an expectation.
Yeah, it is.
But I digress. We'll go back to this word. I'm sorry. That just popped out at me. I was like, oh, look at that. Servant answered Saul, said again, behold, I have here a hand, the fourth part of a shekel of silver, that I will give thee, the man of God, to tell us our way. So now the servant, you got to remember now, the servant
Yeah, man.
is helping Saul. This is not his quest. How many of us do that? How many of us are helping somebody else out? And to me, a fourth part of a shekel of silver, to me, sounds like his last.
Come on now.
It don't sound like, well, you know what, it's just off the top. It sounds like he reached deep down. Wait a minute, I think I got it. Hold on. Y'all ever do that? Go so deep in your pocket you gotta lean? Hold on. He went deep down in that pocket. Before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of God, thus he spake, come and let us go to the seer. For he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer.
Yes, yes.
Then Saul said to his servant, well said, come, let us go. So they went into the city where the man of God was. And as they went up the hill to the city, they found young maidens going out to draw water, and said to them, is the seer here? And they answered them and said, he is. Behold, he is before you. Make haste now, for he came today to the city, for there is a sacrifice of the people today in a high place. As soon as ye be come into the city, you shall straightway find him, before he go up to the high place to eat. For the people will not eat until he come, because he doth bless the sacrifice. And afterwards they eat that be bidden. Now therefore get up, for about this time ye shall find him. So ladies are saying, you don't have time to sit here and talk to us. You better hurry up and go find that man. Because once he gets to where he got to go,
You're done.
that's it. And the thing is, they stay focused. Because listen, like I said, I want a fellowship with strong men. But I know a lot of men, their journey would have stopped at the meetings. They get distracted. I'm sorry. Look, we're getting ready to, hey, what's up? Y'all doing all right? Y'all need help with this water? Let me help you. Listen, y'all think I'm joking, but I'm telling the truth. I see it. The distractions. Saul didn't get distracted, but don't be fooled. That's where a lot of men lose their way. A woman will say to him, well, you know you need to still go to it. They don't listen. They said, you need to go. Yeah. Did y'all forget? A little while ago, we talked about how fine Saul is. You can't tell me they were like, yeah, he's there. You really need to go, but you can't get distracted. You got to stay focused to your task. That's what has to happen. Saul and the servant were like, they basically said to the maidens, good looking out, we're on our way. That's what they got to do. Because they knew they would miss who they came to see for the purpose they were going. Verse 14. And they went up into the city, and when they come into the city, behold, Samuel came out against them for to go up to the high place. Now catch this. Catch this. Verse 15. All right? We're going to hang here for a second. Now the Lord had told Samuel in his ear a day before Saul came.
All right now.
Saying, tomorrow, about this time,
wow.
I will send thee a man out of the land of Benjamin, and thou shalt anoint him to be captain over my people Israel.
Wow.
That he may save my people out of the hand of the Philistines. For I have looked upon my people, because their cry is come unto me. Do you realize?
Come on now.
Since yesterday, Samuel knew
Saul was coming.
that the chance meeting that Saul and his servant thought they were going to have was going to happen.
Wow.
Samuel already knew they were coming before they even started on their way.
You know what? You better work that out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Y'all letting that sink for a minute?
Oh my God.
See, we think sometimes when the Lord is telling us to do something, we know what he wants. Oh man, well, I guess the Lord wants me to go find these asses. No. But I need you out that door. I need you on your way because I need you to meet Samuel.
All right. Wow.
You got to realize,
Wow.
many a times we think something is below us, and the Lord is trying to lift you up.
Amen.
And if you overthink it, you'll miss it. It was simple instructions. Simple instructions. I need you to go meet Saul. I need you to go meet Samuel. No. I need you to go and find these maidens so they can tell you where to go. No. Go seek the asses. Who would have thought that's what that would have turned into? How many times have we turned away from something that we thought was just a meager task? Not knowing what the Lord is trying to put in place. We're so busy trying to look ahead to what he's doing. We're so busy trying to, okay, I got it. I know what he wants. So I'll just circumvent the whole thing and go straight there. Remember that guy I was talking about back then? Man, how much of a head start you give these donkeys? It was never about the asses. Did we get that? It was never about that. That's what God does in our lives. It's not about what I'm asking you to do. It's about your obedience to be where I need you to be. Right place, right time. Because if they would have arrived there the day after, that's not what the word said. Tomorrow. Listen, when God tells you something, you're going to be true to his word.
Amen.
Tomorrow, it's going to happen. It's going to happen tomorrow. If it don't happen tomorrow, that wasn't God. Simple as that. Wasn't God telling you that. But Saul, he never knew what Samuel was told. All he knew is he had to follow his process.
Amen. The word.
Right place, right time. See, y'all believe in wrong place, wrong time. I know that. Y'all believe in that. Because you'll be somewhere, you'll be like, man, how did I get caught up in this? And I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But you got to understand, a lot of times that's because we're not focused. And when I say not focused, sometimes that wrong place, wrong time is the right place, right time.
Come on now.
We're just not looking at it properly.
Come on now. Come on now.
Because we're looking at us. But when we sometimes sit in that wrong place, wrong time, and then we look around and we realize, hold on, I got an opportunity here to right place, right time, long as we are following the Lord.
Amen.
Following his word. And that's what happened here. Exodus 20:12 tells us, honor thy father and thy mother, and thy days may be long upon the land,
Amen.
which the Lord thy God giveth thee. For some reason, Kish knew. Kish said, I need you to go seek the answer. Any other time, would he have asked Saul? I don't know. But we know Saul responded to his father.
Amen.
Appropriate.
Amen.
He didn't half-step. He didn't back talk. It was a straight up, we're on our way.
Awesome word.
And then they did it. Whew. I forget how many cities I mentioned they went through.
Wow.
Passed the babies by. Baby told them where to go. Got deep in their pockets because they're going to come correct. And the whole time, the Lord knew.
Jesus.
Told Sam. That's because the Lord understood the character of Saul. He knew once his father told him to seek the answers, he's going to be there tomorrow. He's going to go through the proper steps. No matter what is thrown at him, he's going to get there. Made me look at myself.
Jesus.
No matter what's thrown at me,
Jesus.
am I going to be in the right place at the right time? Or am I going to get diverted? It's not going to be the young maidens. But a Cowboy game is going to come on at about 4 o'clock. Am I going to be where I'm supposed to be?
Jesus.
Or am I going to let that distract me? I need to be here. Oh, wait. How much is that car?
Come on.
Listen, let me go look at that.
Jesus.
Remember, it's not just right place. Right place, right time. Not on our timetable. God's timetable.
Amen.
God's timetable. People say all the time, no one can take from you what God has for you. I want to add, except you.
Jesus.
Except you. We can. We can destroy ourselves every time.
Amen. The word.
But as long as we stay straight, that statement is correct. Nobody else gonna get what's for you.
Amen.
we cannot allow whatever the task is to change who we are.
Amen.
He said we're Christ-like. Christ didn't come to be served. He came to serve.
Amen. Amen.
That's got to be our mentality.
Amen.
We want to serve. Always looking for a place. Okay, well, how do I serve? It's what a lot of people don't get. It's a privilege
Yes,
to
it
serve.
is. Yes, it is.
It's a privilege to serve.
Glory to God.
And people will look at you saying, and you're looking back at that saying,
What an honor.
amen. The few that get is because you remember. Remember. The Bible tells us, every time it talks about Christ-like people, and then it mentions the others, because they don't understand. And we plant seeds, but you can't make them understand. I see people sit there arguing with people. No, because can't do it. Can't do it. You plant seeds, but your strongest argument is your actions. Your strongest argument is when no matter if that person disagree with you, and you're a fool for serving,
Jesus.
and you say, well, I love you anyway. You need me to help you with that.
Wow.
Because I'm still going to serve. And they're going to call you crazy and call you everything else. And all that's going to do is validate you doing the right thing.
Amen.
Because when everybody agreeing with what you're doing, you better watch out. When everybody understands what you're doing, you better watch out. You might have to check yourself and say, okay, I must be doing something wrong. People don't understand the attitude. People don't understand, well, if you are that, why are you seeking? Answer your question. Who did Saul explain himself to? Who did Saul explain himself to? We going to look for this. Let's go. That's it. You realize sometimes we find ourselves explaining to people what we're doing? You like that? Are you changing your own oil? Well, yeah, I just figured that
Come
out.
on, come on now.
Yeah, I'm changing my own oil. What? Well, you doing that? Well, yeah, because I thought that. What? Yeah, I'm doing that. We don't have to explain ourselves to anybody.
Help us, help us, help us, help us, help
We only explain ourselves to God. Don't let people's interpretation of what you're doing separate you from what you should be doing. Do we understand that?
us. Amen.
We only answer to God. And as we know, all through the Word, God's going to ask stuff from you. Nobody will understand. And we have to move ourselves out the way.
Glory to God.
I'm going to share something with y'all. Last night was the last official night of one contract ending and another one beginning. And on that last night, there were several people on schedule that did not get picked up by the new contract.
Wow.
Several people that the old contractors were hoping would still service the students. Because at the end of the day,
It's about the student.
it's about the students. One person showed up that wasn't carried over out of all the people's schedule. Everybody else thought about themselves. Nobody stayed focused enough to say it's not about me. It's about them. Y'all want to hear the funny part? come midnight, when the new people were supposed to show up, 3 of the new people never showed up.
Wow.
Could there have been opportunity for those
Wow.
if they were there? You don't get distracted even in the last hour.
Amen.
Because you never know. Go seek the answers. That was your instruction. But you don't know where it's going to lead you. So here we are at midnight. The new people were supposed to show up at 11:45. There's the new director. And the question he asked me is, well, who's here? Sometimes we just have to follow God.
Amen. God.
And finish the task he gave us.
Amen. Good work.
We don't say, well, you know what? It don't look like it's going to, so I'm going to. That was the mentality of a lot of people last night. And I just had to think to myself, what if? We don't know, but what if? I can promise you one thing for sure. I can't get what I'm not there to get.
Amen.
Wow.
Good word.
Simple as that.
That's a word.
I can't get what I'm not there to get. That much I know for sure. Like I said, this spoke to me, spoke volumes to me. I saw a lot of lives affected. But I saw this story in so many people's lives in different ways. In different ways. But at the end of the day, we can't think, oh, I'm not going to do that. There was a list that they put out. They said, well, listen, here's the jobs that we haven't filled. A platform. Okay? I heard people saying, well, I might apply for that. I'm not going to do custodian. I think to myself, let me get this straight. You have no job. And you get ready to tell me what you're not going to do? Okay. Do you see the mentality, people? Especially since I know assistant center directors that started out as,
Wow.
get your foot in the door! And then show them who you about.
Amen. Amen.
Because see, all they know right now,
Yep.
a piece of paper. I don't know this person from Adam. But every time I walk past him, he's whistling, wiping something down there. Hold on, man. Who are you? Got that right mindset. God is trying to work with us.
Amen.
God's sitting there. Take this! Take this! And you're busy going, but what is it? What is it? There's a terminology in football. It's called take what the defense gives you. That means if I'm lined up right here and the guy that's supposed to be checking me is lined up right there, I'm going to run out right here, turn around and catch the ball. Why am I going to fight you? You just gave me 5 yards. Next thing you know, you're going down the field. 5 yards at a time. Take what the defense gives you. We want to take what we want. And leave out the rest. What sense does that make? We got to get out of ourselves.
Amen. Good word.
Get out of ourselves. People always saying, there's no jobs out there.
Not the one I want.
And all I can tell you is, there might not be jobs, but there's plenty of opportunities.
Wow.
How many are we walking away from? Never know who you might be. Never know. Read a story of a gentleman that was a janitor of a school, and now he's a principal.
Wow.
Just going to school, going to school, going to school, working with those kids, working with those kids. Do you think it was his schooling that got him that principal's job?
Mm-mm.
When he had the right paper, they knew him. They knew of him. They knew his works. They said he would be the right man for that job.
Mm-mm-mm.
We don't always have to know the end plan
Wow.
to listen to God. God will set it up. We just have to continue. Meager little task we were given.
Yeah, yeah.
Look for the donkey. Could not find the donkeys. Should we go back home? No, let's go see the seer. Wait, we have no bread. I got this right here. Oh, where is the seer? Let's run to the maintenance. The seer, but you gotta go quick. Don't have time to talk to us. Tomorrow, I will send you a man from Benjamin, and you will make him the captain. All. Did he see it coming?
Mm-mm.
Did he see it coming? The first time you read, go see the asses. Did you see it coming?
Mm-mm.
And that's how it works. We can't go by what we see. But we know what's the right thing to do, and we know the wrong thing to do.
Amen.
Traveling through cities to cities because my father asked me to look for the donkeys is the right thing to do. The wrong thing to do. We have to know the difference. And when you do the right thing, we know our God.
Amen.
We know our God. He is faithful. He is faithful. We say sometimes stuff, and I think to myself, we know that already. But we say it because it holds our actions accountable. It holds our actions accountable. You ever say something to someone that's obvious, but you said it to them because you're trying to hold their actions accountable? That's what we're doing. He's faithful. I know. Oh yeah, hold on, let me think about what I'm doing. We gotta check ourselves. We got to check ourselves. Don't let the size of a task dictate what your actions are going to be.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.